This device might look like a toy, but it plays like a total beast. This is the RG43H Pro by AISLPC. Don't be fooled by the bright colors or the playful aesthetic. This thing actually packs a ton of power on a budget. Today, let's talk about my thoughts on this retro gaming handheld, if it's worth your time and hard-earned bucks. This is 100% unsponsored. The thoughts expressed here are my own, and I'm gonna give you my genuine feedback on this device and whether or not you should pick one up. I'm gonna break this video down into 3 parts. First, the specs of the device. Second, my thoughts on the aesthetic. And third, what the device is capable of doing right out the box. Before I dive into this video, I do want to mention that I do have a giveaway currently taking place for an amazing device. If you're interested in knowing more about that, be sure to check out the description below. First up is this display. It's a 4.3-inch IPS display with a sharp pixel count of 1024 by 768. So the resolution is actually really good on this device. Because it has a 4.3-inch display, it's kind of perfect for retro gaming. It's powered by a quad-core Rock chip, which is the RG43H processor, and it can run up to 2 gigahertz. The battery that comes installed on this device is a 4000 milliamp battery, which should give you around 6 to 8 hours of game time. Now, I've tested this and those numbers are true. In my playtime, I did get approximately 7 hours or so, depending on the game that I had running. Now, if I wanted something a little bit more powerful, the battery life was depleted a little bit quicker, so around 6 hours or so. A lot of people are always wondering about the joysticks on these devices. Now, this device does have Hall effect triggers, which means you shouldn't ever experience drifting or any wear to the actual joysticks. So technically speaking, these should last a very long time. It does have built-in Wi-Fi and a mini HDMI display. That is my one gripe about this device. I just wish it had a full-size HDMI. The device has 1 gig of RAM, internal storage of 4 gigs, and ships with a micro SD card of your choice, which is 64 gigs or 128 gigs, and has a micro SD card expandable slot for up to 512. By the way, I feel like that's something that we should touch on, is this device is pick up and play. It's ready to go right out the box with 0 setup required. So if you're somebody who wants to get a device that just works right out the box, this is the one for you. Now, this is my favorite part of the video. This is where I talk about the ergonomics of the device. Obviously, the device looks cool with LED lights, a beautiful screen, and honestly, very nice triggers. But the way this device feels in your hand, chef's kiss. This thing is perfect. It's extremely comfortable and perfect for long use sessions. After vegging out on my couch, I find myself using this for hours at a time without any pain points in my hands. The weight distribution and just the way it feels in your palms, it's kind of perfect. I should note that this isn't the smallest device. This isn't something that you're gonna fit in your pocket, but you can definitely carry it in an external bag or a backpack, and it's gonna fit perfectly fine in one of those smaller pockets. By the way, something that this company does that literally no other company that I know of still does is include screen protectors in the box. Honestly, you get bonus points just for that. It also has USB-C charging, plus it has a headphone jack. Thank you for including a headphone jack on a retro device. I feel like the two go hand in hand, and every retro device should have a headphone jack. Now, out the box, the device does come pre-installed with 5,000 games from systems that you know. And the libraries that come pre-installed with the device for each console are actually really good libraries. For an example, for PlayStation, I was playing Crash Bandicoot without any issues. And using this handheld, it just feels good. There's something about it that every time I go to it and I decide to start playing a game, I smile a little bit. And I don't know if it's because the device looks so friendly when you're ready to use it. It's really hard to explain. Also, for a device that's this size, the audio sounds very good. There's not that much bass in the audio, but it sounds really good. The buttons feel fantastic when you're using the device. They don't feel too clicky, but there's just the right amount of squish when you do decide to use it. So now, should you buy this device? My honest answer is yes. It's portable, it's budget friendly, has a beautiful display, feels great in the hand, excellent battery life. The list kind of goes on and on. The only reason why you wouldn't purchase this is if you're looking for something that's extremely powerful. Look, this isn't an Asus ROG handheld, but it's not meant to be one either. But those are my thoughts on this handheld. Do you guys have any questions? If you do, drop a comment below, sound off, and let me know. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel to get more content like this. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.